Good morning. My name is Sami and I work in Katko sales. Today you will hear and experience some useful facts about Ghatko products. You will get insight where to use our products to achieve safe and reliable electrical installation. Let me start by showing you a short video to get into the right mood. Welcome to the world of Ghatko. But first, few words about us as a company. We are a privately held, family-owned company from Finland. We are designing, manufacturing and marketing load break switches, safety switches, switch fuses and terminal blocks that we obviously manufacture ourselves. We are aiming for growth, and to be able to grow, we are investing in technology and research and development, about 10% of our annual turnover. We operate in 3 different locations. Our headquarters and main factory is in Helsinki, Finland. We have a smaller factory in Nijica, Poland, and then we have a sales office in Dubai. Ghatko company history starts from 1938, when 2 brothers established the company. However, during the first years, the company was totally different, manufacturing and fixing car engines. However, in the late 40s, the manufacturing of electrical switches started, and during the 50s, the first own products were developed. Export started in the 60s to neighboring countries, and the main factory moved 1972 from Helsinki to Vantaa, which is the neighboring city. Late 90s began the investment to automation of the manufacturing. In the 90s came the big recession in Finland, and the focus was growing the sales by opening more and more international markets. 2006, the factory in Poland was opened, and during same years also the sales office in Dubai was started. The last couple of years have been hectic growth with the moving project back to Helsinki to a new location, and also introducing new automation parts of the manufacturing. Our values are simple and straightforward. We focus on customer benefits, and we have a high level of integrity towards our customers and our own staff. Agility is one of the cornerstones of our performance. We need to be ready for change. We need to be agile to fulfill the needs of our customers. And at the end, we need to be operationally and financially profitable. We realize our part in the value chain. Before us, we have numerous suppliers of raw materials and services which they supply us on a continuous basis. We hold our R&D in our own hands using innovation and results of latest scientific research. We do manufacturing, logistics, marketing and sales of our products. One of the very important things is the network of our distributors in more than 60 countries all over the world. They do the warehousing of our products, so secure the availability of the products. They take care of the local customers, do the local marketing and customer care. However, it is very important for us as salespeople also to meet the end customers to get the immediate feedback how our products operate in the real life. Today's specific topics are EMC isolators and PV isolators. PV means products to be used in solar power applications on the DC current side. First we take EMC. EMC is an abbreviation from words electromagnetic compatibility. Most of AC motors are driven by variable speed drives, VSDs. Those are important in applications where the speed of the motor needs to be variated in an energy efficient way. Traditionally, most common applications have been pumping and ventilation. The need for flexibility in all manufacturing has become an essence, and therefore VSDs are used more and more everywhere. They are excellent devices, accurate and energy efficient. But they have one flip side. They can create electromagnetic disturbance, which can affect the delicate PCB components in the automation systems. To prevent this, the cables and components connected with VSDs and motors need to be EMC components. Ghatko has a wide range of EMC isolators in various enclosure materials. In all applications, EMC properties need sufficient and continuous metallic shield in the system. This shield is continued from cables to isolators by EMC cable glands. The most economical choices are made from polycarbonate plastic. EMC properties in this product are achieved by copper paint, which is applied inside the enclosure, as well as the EMC glands, which are always supplied with the product. EMC isolators are also available in aluminium, sheet steel, and stainless steel enclosures. The right choice depends on the application and environment. Katko can supply isolators from 16 to 1600 amps, which means that even high-power, heavy-duty applications can be served. This is an example of an 800 amp isolator in a stainless steel enclosure with cables installed. The other topic today are isolators for solar power. Solar panels create DC current, which is conducted to inverters. Inverters are changing the current to AC, and then it can be used in all normal domestic needs such as lighting, heating, ventilation and cooking. AC current can also be sold to the local grid. We will show a simple demonstration showing our recommendation for a solar power installation. And if we start from solar panels, usually 7 to 9 solar panels can create one string which is connected to one DC isolator. These strings are then connected together before the inverter. Inverter is isolated with an AC isolator from the panel and the grid. This kind of isolation allows safe maintenance of solar panels without disconnecting the whole assembly. Power generation can continue in other parts of the installation. The AC isolation, together with all the DC isolators, allow safe maintenance, fixing or changing the inverter in case it has problems. It is important to disconnect the solar panels with DC isolators before doing anything, because otherwise they will continue feeding power to the system. Ghatko range of enclosed DC isolators come in two different enclosure materials, polycarbonate and aluminium. Polycarbonate is durable technical plastic which resists the effects of UV radiation quite well. It suits to be used in various climates. Aluminium enclosed DC isolators are used in areas with extremely high UV radiation, like Middle East, Africa, and Australia. Aluminium is resistant to the impact of UV and also resistant to corrosion. Now we have handled the topics of EMC isolators and PV isolators. But we have taken only about 15 minutes of your time, so we have plenty left. This is how efficient we are. So let's talk about the most recent new products what we have developed. They are load break switches. During the last year, we have launched two different frame sizes of load break switches. The bigger one is for 800 amps and 630 amps, and the smaller one is for 400 amps and 315 amps. However, we've had good quality load break switches in those ranges already before. Here you can see our existing and now vanishing from the market, our 630 amp load break switch, and at the same time I can show you our existing and vanishing from the market 400 amp load break switch. Now the new ones you can see are different in color and different in design. We have a lot of options and features that we have developed with these new load break switches. This is the 800 amp load break switch and this is the 400 amp load break switch. We have accessories that come with the product. We have designed a new handle which looks like this, and that comes with both of these frame sizes. The auxiliary unit for both of these frame sizes look like this, and it's installed on the side of the switch like this. Other important accessories are, for example, the shrouds. We have both high model and low model of shrouds depending on the number of conductors, both for this frame size and the smaller one. Katko manufactures a very large range of terminal blocks and connectors You can see some examples here connected to this 800 amp load break switch. We have horizontal models, we have vertical models, and for any type of application, and the conductor sizes can be even up to 300 square millimeter. Important options for these load break switches are naturally also 6 and 8 pole versions, as well as changeovers. You can see the 400 amp changeover here and 800 amp changeover here. You can see that they are built so that the poles are on top of each other to make it pretty compact in width. One further option that our customers can choose are the direct handle versions. This is the 400 amp with the direct handle, and further the 800 amp as a 4-pole version would look like this. And the direct handle can be easily removed from the switch. And just as a reminder, we have changeovers also in lower amperages. This 125, 160 amp switch that we launched a couple of years ago, the changeover of that switch looks like this. The last but not least, the topic I'm going to show you today is the range of our stainless steel isolators. Our range of stainless steel isolators start from 16 amps and go up to even 1600 amps, but the small ones, they come in this size of enclosures up to 160 amps, and the normal way is that we have an enclosure without any cable glands supplied to the customer. Our handle colors are either black or red and yellow. We have several different versions of stainless steel isolators. The normal is in stainless steel IC316 material enclosure and comes with a plastic handle. And that is IP66 product. But on top of that, we have models that have a stainless steel handle and even a sloped roof. The stainless steel handle is of course very durable when there are chemicals used in washing the environment of the isolator. The sloped roof prevents the water standing on the enclosure and causing problems like growing bacteria or that sort. We have developed also an IP69 range which differs in the handle, which is slightly bigger than the IP66 handle, and the enclosure has extra gaskets to make it so tight that it has passed IP69 tests. Those models are also coming up to 160 amps. The whole range of these stainless steel isolators is available also as EMC and EX versions, and a combination of these two, EX EMC. So there is a whole variety of different types of stainless steel isolators to be used in places where a normal isolator is just not good enough. Actually, One of our customers has once told me that this model with the sloped roof and stainless steel handle is the ultimate solution. I kind of like that description. Thank you very much for your participation to this virtual conference and Katko part of it. Ghatko has been in the business for decades, and it plans seriously to continue developing the range of isolators further. We have good capabilities to manufacture reliable products for everyday needs, as well as customized solutions to highly demanding projects. In case you have any questions regarding our products and possible variations, contact your Demesne Electrical contact person. They are trained to answer your questions, and in case further assistance is required, we will help from Finland. And I sincerely hope I have a chance to meet you also face to face in the near future there in beautiful Ireland. Take care. Thank you.